Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talk. So, did we have a crazy Friday, what I believe we're fixing to ramp up a crazy week, really, with everything going on over the weekends. For some of you guys that maybe been relaxing the weekend, haven't really been following much, we're seeing some interesting stuff kind of take place. We're seeing cryptocurrencies really get pounded. Some currencies were down as much as 30% yesterday. That's pretty nuts for a Saturday to see that kind of a fall. The markets ain't even open. On Friday, when we basically ended the markets, ended the day, crypto had taken a little bit of a hit. Gold and silver took a really sizable hit. And essentially the stock market was also getting beat up. As the weekend progressed, we saw even more losses on crypto. We can't see the losses on gold, silver, or the stocks, or anything that's happening in terms of reflecting on money. So we're going to talk a little bit about the possible outcomes that we could expect to see tonight when the markets open in both overseas trading, gold, silver, and what could happen next week when the markets are up and running. If you guys enjoyed this video, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up. It helps me out more than you guys know. Just that quick thumbs up helps share the video, and it really helps us out. We're trying to grow the channel and push. So with that being said, yeah, we've seen a pullback on Friday. A lot of people think gold and silver, man, what kind of pull? We're seeing a pullback. Why? With everything going on, how does a pullback even make sense? I'm going to talk a little bit about the two scenarios that could happen literally instantly when the markets open. I'll start out with the first one, which I don't think is the probable outcome. However, we have seen something like this happen, seeing a huge possibly correction in the markets. Like I said, I don't think this is going to happen, but is it possible? We've seen it before. We've seen it before during the whole cough. Once that started, then all of a sudden the stock markets took a huge hit and cryptos took a hit, and it also brought down gold and silver. In fact, it brought silver all the way down to $11. Now, here's the thing. Good luck finding someone that was able to buy silver for $11 when that happened. It is rare anybody was able to. There were a few people out there. I actually know one individual who bought a 100-ounce bar for $1,000 at that point. But it was a fluke, I believe. It was someone that needed money, came in and said, look, spot price is, $11. I got a 100-ounce bar. Guy said, look, the premium's on a 100-ounce bar. It's not a preferred item. It's hard to sell a 100-ounce bar, and it is a little bit. But on top of that, we could see the price continue to fall. We don't know what's going to happen. It was happening so fast. So the guy said, yeah, I'll take the $1,000. It blows my mind that anybody would accept $1,000 for a 100-ounce bar, but it has happened. And I think when the markets open up tonight and tomorrow, it's a possibility, but I believe it's an unlikely possibility. But reading a lot of comments today, there are still people that are rooting for that, maybe because they're ready to buy, to pick up a little bit more. I would love to pick up a little bit more, but honestly, if we see that kind of a pullback, I will probably just be disappointed because I will have already bought, because I'm expecting the second outcome to happen. Over the weekend, we've seen cryptos continue to fall in price, but then we've seen escalations overseas in Israel. With Iran, we're seeing attacks go back and forth kind of a little bit now, and I think that could escalate into a larger scale tension, especially with both sides of that being, I'll say, partnered up with some of the bigger countries in the world. Obviously, the U.S. In the past has backed Israel in many ways, and I believe they probably still would. And then on the other side of that coin, you have Russia really wanting to help out Iran, and it could become essentially a proxy war and a whole system designed to I'll say take out the dollar. literally drain us of more resources as tensions escalate. We'll be putting manpower over there. Possibly we'll be putting troops, weapons, money, everything. And I believe that there are countries out there right now that are essentially would like to see the dollar collapse. They'd like to see the U.S. fall. And the only way that they can do that, because there's no way we would lose militarily in some kind of a hands-on I'll say war, in my opinion. I know some people may disagree with that, but, being prior military, I would be shocked if someone invaded the United States or something like that and we lost. I mean, are there likely targets that maybe could get affected because they're anti-gun? And maybe, but realistically, I don't worry about the U.S. getting invaded. Could it happen? I mean, anything can happen. But staying on how that could affect, when you look back at previous wars that have happened, it's caused a huge jump in the price of precious metals with escalations. I mean, you look back, you don't have to even look back far. You only got to look back to when the whole Russia-Ukraine started, and all of a sudden we saw a huge jump that day. And did we see it kind of pan out? Yes, but it was a huge jump. So here's the thing. I've said it time and time again, at $30 or less, if you can pick up silver, I think that's a steal still. Is it seem high? Absolutely. But what is high when you really think about it? I mean, high, it's easy to say high is anything over 30. It's easy to say anything over 50. But the truth of the matter is the price really doesn't even matter anymore. Yes, I understand that we use the dollars worldwide, and essentially right now we have faith in the dollars that we're going to be able to go to the store and buy our food, our gas, or whatever in dollars. And to a point, that's true. But will we be able to buy it in the same amount of dollars? That's the thing. With prices going up as quick and as fast as they're going up, commodities starting to rise, everything we buy starting to rise. We're seeing the price of oil go up in dollars. If oil goes up, it's going to take gas up. When gas goes up, it takes everything up. And with that being said, I mean, what will we be able to buy with $50 down the road? Does $50 still buy you much now? You go to the grocery store, good luck getting out of the grocery store with $50. So, I mean, I find that interesting when people say an ounce of silver is high at 30 or whatever the case may be, but everything is high. And it's all essentially relative, in my opinion. As people start realizing the currency's losing value, excuse me, yawning, I'm tired. As the people start seeing that the currency is losing value faster and faster, it's losing purchasing power, then there's a possibility that we will see people start waking up and wanting to buy precious metals. And all of a sudden the price will be even higher than it was before. Smart money always gets in early. You don't see smart money coming into Bitcoin when it's at $70,000. You see smart money coming into Bitcoin when it was cheap and then selling it at the high. I think the same thing can be said with sub $30 silver. Smart money has been buying silver and gold, and now that they're holding it, now if we see some major tension happen and it goes even higher, don't be surprised to see gold jump all the way up to $29,000 or $3,000 even, and silver jump all the way up to 50, 60, 70, and then see some sort of a pullback back to 50. But really the truth of the matter is these people are only going to pull out of it if they really think that things are going to get better. I mean, there's a possibility people will sell at 50 and then regret it. I know people that have actually sold at 25 and now they're kicking themselves in the butt. Why did I sell my silver at 25? I expected to sell it at 25 and then buy it at 20, buy it all back. We saw it not even 2 months ago down as low as $22. I think them days are over. Even I would love to see it. I hope I'm wrong, because I would rather come on here and say I was wrong and then be able to turn around and buy another few hundred ounces, maybe even whatever, for a cheaper price. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Therefore, I'm looking online this afternoon, this evening, for some kind of deal, hopefully to be able to pick up maybe a nice sizable silver purchase. Not really looking for gold, because I think we're going to see more of a jump now. We're already seeing the gold-silver ratio start coming down. We've seen it in recent days as high as 95 to 1. Now we're down to as low as 83 to 1. Could that continue to come down? It's a possibility. And then I'll be looking at other options. So short term, I expect we're going to see a pretty good jump, possibly right off the bat when the market's open. I think smart money is holding gold. They're holding silver. They're not planning on getting rid of it. And the paper money, yeah, maybe we'll see some paper contracts. But I can tell you right now, people would just love to see the price come down just so they can swallow it up. So if they let the price come down, I think it's going to be very bad for gold and silver and for the people that bring it down, because it will essentially just fly off the shelves, and then it will only cause more problems down the road, because when something's oversold, the price usually skyrockets. It's been oversold. Silver has been oversold for a while because they've been manipulating the price down. So with that being said, I thank y'all for watching. I hope you did take a quick minute to hit that thumbs up button, because it really does help me out, like I said in the beginning of the video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, take a quick minute, hit subscribe. Check out some of our other videos. A lot of people like our shorts. It's a lot of fun. Short little 15-second to 1-minute videos that kind of give you little tips, tricks, stuff that's going on, and gives you things to think about. So thank you all for watching. Keep stacking, my friends. Stay prepped, and I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.